recent statements made by the Works Minister that they falsely submitted bills to the tune of millions for invisible work is an attempt to paint them as thieves. While the contractors are not having it, in fact, they're initiating legal action against government over $116 million, which they say is owed to them.
It was 2 Thursdays ago at the briefing that Dr. Ramachan said following an audit on work done by URP contractors, over 30 of those projects were not completed.
Having started that audit, we discovered in the first 30 projects audited, not only about 40 to 45% of the work was completed. There were a few projects in which 100% of the work was done. But in majority of cases, what was being asked for by the contractors was not in consonance with what the scope of works were. In other words, the bills that they submitted were way higher than the amount of work that we discovered was done in the various areas.
Now today, the URP contractors called a press conference to clear their names, saying it was the very minister who boasted in the parliament that the jobs were completed.
It is not ironic that while the Minister of Works and Infrastructure now mislabels us as liars and dishonest persons, claiming that we did not perform the services just before in the parliament. The same minister boasted of the same work done by us or accomplishment of this government.
The group says the central audit report proves the minister was wrong. Contractors now plan to issue a pre-action protocol letter in a bid to get their outstanding payments.
We have discussion with our attorneys, and they have looked at the documentation, and pre-action protocol letters will be sent out to the government.
Meanwhile, Danny Bassad says the minister, by his recent statement, is now attempting to vilify URP agriculture contractors.
In the URP agriculture, 289 projects have been done at a cost of $116 million. Just think about it. What was the public boast of Minister Ramachan? Note that both the goodly minister and we, the contractors, are referring to the same program, the same number of projects, and the same costs. So therefore, we are here to discuss non-payment by the government for the same projects that Minister Ramachan boasted about in Parliament. Yet is the same minister a management expert who is on a campaign to make us look bad in the media, which is unwittingly asked to label us as crooks and thieves.
He says contractors listed to be paid this week are yet to receive their money. Yolande Thomas, IE News.
Meanwhile, contractors' findings are different with respect to work carried out.
Since they have now